Hey gang, so I'm prowling around in one of my thrift store haunts, and on one of the bottom shelves I saw what looked like a ratty old briefcase. I paid not much attention to it. It was covered with the usual plastic detritus, and I went around and looked around some more in the thrift store. But I got to thinking about it. Maybe I should go investigate that old briefcase. Maybe there's something in it. When I uncovered it, I realized it was much larger than a regular briefcase. And when I opened it up, I realized, Bill, you've just hit the jackpot. I have always been interested in drafting and mechanical drawing, and I've always wanted something like this. I became interested in mechanical drawing at a young age, probably 11, 12 years old. I even got the mechanical drawing merit badge in Boy Scouts, and it was one of my favorite subjects in high school, along with geometry. So with the 35% discount the thrift store had that day, I picked this up for around $10 or so. Before CAD programs, we used instruments like this to make scale drawings and plans, along with drawing instruments of all kinds. I have a small collection of drawing instruments, and I was really glad to find this, because to this day I sometimes make scale drawings for some of my projects. This is a Dietzgen portable drafting machine complete with case. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, somebody correct me. Dietzgen, I believe, is the correct pronunciation. There's some masking tape on here that someone used to pull some paper in place. And I think I can get it off. Hopefully. Without too much damage. I'm going to try some Goo Gone on that, on the sticky residue, and see if that'll get it off. For those who are wondering, a drafting machine is a tool that combines the functions of a T-square, triangle, protractor, and scale to create technical drawings. It allows a straight edge to move while maintaining any angle between it and the drawing board's edge. Drafting machines can move 360 degrees, have adjustable baselines, and can lock vertical and horizontal motion independently. I'm going to lay the drawing board aside for now and work on it later. The Goo Gone seems to work pretty good, but I'm going to concentrate on the case now because it needs more work than the drawing board. I think this just needs a cleanup, basically. I have a bit of a dilemma here. Should I repair this case at the risk of destroying any patina and originality? Let's ask the Magic 8 Ball. Let me rephrase the question. Should I remove the dirt, tarnish, and grunge from this old case? You know, I've been thinking about storing this Magic 8 Ball in the unair-conditioned garage instead of the nice air-conditioned house. Now, I'm going to ask one more time. Should I fix up and repair this case? I concur. Let's get started. The covering of this case is not leather. It's some kind of material similar to what we used to call naga hide. And I feel reasonably certain that there were no nagas harmed when this case was created. I'm using some contact cement to try to reattach the covering that's come loose in several places. Now I'm going to do my best to clean up this hardware a little bit. This is black leather dye. Even though this is not covered with leather and has a few scrapes on it, I think this stuff will make it look quite a bit better. You don't want to get this stuff on your hands or clothes. Don't ask me how I know this. The rubber feet are just about rotted away, so I'm going to put some new ones on. Now for a coat of black shoe polish. These steel corner protectors are left over from the previous project. I think they're going to work just fine for this. I had to modify 4 of them to make them short enough to fit the lid. I want my drawing board to smell lemony fresh. So now it's time to work on the actual parts of the drafting machine. I think it's looking pretty good at this point. There are some bolts that are embedded into the little rubber feet that go on the back of the drawing board. They serve a dual purpose. The rubber feet raise the back of the drawing board, and the bolts are used to secure the clips for paper. The bolts have come loose from the rubber feet, and it makes it practically impossible to tighten up the clips. I'm going to fix that with epoxy. I previously cleaned up the scales. Now I'm going to polish them up a little bit with some pledge. Now I'm going to polish the clip hardware. Normally I use Novus number 2 on plastic, but I thought I'd give Flitz a try. Seems to work really well. Here's a set of Dietzgen drawing instruments that I got for Christmas once when I was quite a bit younger. I have several sets that are similar to this. If you're interested in maybe seeing some of my collection, let me know in the comments. Now I'm just going to draw some random lines, circles, and arcs just so you can get kind of an idea how this thing works. By the way, I do not claim to be an expert draftsman by any means. I just have always been fascinated by this stuff. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this look at and cleanup of a Dietzgen portable drafting machine with case. I was really glad to get this, and I enjoyed this project quite a bit. So until next time, thanks for watching.